from Nissan Stadium in Nashville, Tennessee. For those who are going to the show, hope you guys have a good time. Hope you enjoy yourself. It's going to be raining tomorrow in Nashville. It's also been raining in my state, which probably means I won't be able to watch the show. Fingers are crossed I can watch the show. Anyways, SummerSlam. Let's talk about it. We have a total of... How many co-matches do we have? No pre-show match guaranteed is going to be added for SmackDown. We have a total of 8 matches. Let's kick it off. Let's start from the top to the bottom. Let's kick it off with Logan Paul versus The Miz. We all know Miz and Logan Paul teamed up, of course, at WrestleMania. Logan Paul's first showing in front of a live crowd and first time wrestling, and he actually did pretty good, I'm not going to lie. And then, of course, it led to this match, which obviously means Miz and Logan Paul, because Miz won the team at SummerSlam, and then Logan Paul signed his contract, and then Logan Paul, he's going to come and kick Miz's ass, and here we come right here, and blah, 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 blah. They led to a beatdown this past week and all, that shit. Logan Paul is getting booed. Logan Paul is a natural heel. Turn Logan Paul heel, but that's neither here nor there anyways. Who I think's going to win? Well, it's going to be shenanigans. I guarantee you Ciampa's going to show up. God forbid Jake Paul shows up and helps his brother. Please no. Please God, no, don't do that. I don't think they will. Who ends going to win? Logan Paul's going to win. Logan Paul's going to win. I know people are not going to like that decision, but I don't think he's going to lose his first singles match in World Wrestling Entertainment. I really don't. I think he's going to come in. Miz is a good worker. He's going to bump for Logan Paul, all that shtick. It's going to be I think it's going to be fun because Logan had a pretty fun match at WrestleMania, and I really enjoyed it. Even though I don't like Logan Paul, not a big fan of Logan Paul, I think he's going to have a good showing. So I think Logan Paul's going to get the win over The Miz. So there you go. Logan Paul's going to be The Miz. Pat McAfee against Happy Corbin. I'm looking forward to it. Don't know how it started. I think there is a storyline here. There is a storyline, actually. Let me go over it. On the G17th SmackDown, after losing to Madcap Moss, Happy Corbin had confronted Pat McAfee, a former teammate, when both played the National Football League, who consistently criticized Corbin on air for his underhanded tactics. The following week, McAfee challenged Corbin to a match at SummerSlam to Money in the Bank. Went off the air, Corbin attacked McAfee and subsequently had sent the challenge. I guess so that's why the storyline began. Who I think's going to win? Well, you guys know I love Pat McAfee, and he's going to win this match. Pat McAfee's great. Pat McAfee's awesome. Let's not deny that Corbin is fantastic. He's a pretty fun heel. He's a pretty entertaining heel. And he's getting me wild up because I'm not really a big fan of his, But, yeah. We all know who's winning this match. Pat McAfee's going to win. He won at Mania, and then he got stunned for his troubles. He's going to win here. It's going to be a really fun contest, I predict. Pat McAfee's great. Corbin's great. Pat McAfee's going to win. So that'll be it. Probably that'll be the end of it. So there you go. Just to get them on the card. That's the only reason they're doing it. Just get Corbin and, of course, Pat McAfee on the card. So who doesn't love Pat McAfee? He's freaking great. He's a fun wrestler. And he's a great commentator. So Pat McAfee is the perfect package for wrestling. I love it. Liv Morgan defending the SmackDown Women's Championship against Ronda Rousey. Of course, Liv Morgan cashed in Money in the Bank. At Money in the Bank. Became champ. And she finally has her side plates. That's freaking dope. Rhonda, she just didn't cut as champ, as SmackDown Women's Champ this time. And they took the title off her. She's not winning it back. Although I wouldn't be surprised for winning it back. But she's not going to. I think it's going to be a really fun contest. I really think it's going to be a test for Liv Morgan. It's going to be her first title defense. She's going to go in there and put on a fun showing. Rhonda, we all know how Rhonda is, of course. I think Rhonda's going to put her over unless there's going to be interference from Charlotte Flair. But I don't think Charlotte's showing until probably after, even though she's showing after the match, she's showing up on the SmackDown after SummerSlam. So Charlotte Flair is waiting in the wings. That's all I got to say for one of these women. But who I think is winning? Liv Morgan's winning. Don't take the title for her in first defense. The crowds love her. I like her. The fans like her. She's great. She's fantastic. She's awesome. She's deserved this moment for a pretty long time. Don't take it away from her. So Liv Morgan, I think, is going to retain the SmackDown Women's Championship. And like I said, there is no need to take title for her unless people, crowds, which they're doing, with the live crowd, are, not really taken to Liv Morgan as champion. But so far, so good. They're really loving her as champ, and I am too. I'm really enjoying it. So Liv Morgan is going to beat Rhonda. And it won't be clean either. It will not be clean. I don't think it will be. Because knowing this, maybe there could be interference. I would not be surprised, honestly, if there is interference in this match. Maybe there's some heel tactics. People are saying Rhonda could turn heel. Do it. Turn her heel. Turn her heel. I'm totally fine with that. Turn Rhonda heel. She's much better as a heel, actually. She works a lot better as a heel. But I don't think she's winning the match. I don't think she's winning out. Liv Morgan's going to retain the championship. The Judgment Day against Mysterios in a no DQ match. Judgment Day. I love Judgment Day. You guys know that. I said it before. I'll say again. I'm not giving up on the stable. Just a little bit setback. Rhea got hurt. They kicked Edge out. Pretty early, and Balor just shoehorned in, and I love it. I love it. I love it. Of course, with Rhea being hurt, she just returned this past week and took down most of the Mysterio family. She took out, well, she kind of took out Leah. She shoved her in the face and shoved her back. And then they beat the living daylights out of Dominic, and that was fun. And then Finn Balor basically said, "It's not your anniversary, it's my birthday." So, happy belated birthday to the Prince, by the way. Oh, and once again, happy anniversary to Rey Mysterio. Wrestling anniversary is pretty dope. Forgot to say it on Finn's birthday, but it's all about Finn. Anyways, um, yo, people are saying this is where Edge is going to return. Possibility. Possibility. There be no DQ. Possibility. He'll Balor's mid. Hello, Mike. Love you too. Um, with this match, maybe Edge could return. I don't know. I don't think he will. They might save him for after the show. Could be a run in from Edge, but I don't know. Maybe somebody else. Maybe a new member of Judgment Day joins. I don't freaking know what's gonna happen. All I know, Judgment Day needs this win. Give Judgment Day a dominant run, please, please. Now I'm not saying put all the gold on them yet. You have them win here. Oh, Dominic should join Judgment Day. Would you really want to do that after Rey Mysterio's anniversary? Screw it, do it. Whatever. Even though I'm not really a humongous fan of Dominic being Judgment Day, they could do it. They could shock us. Edge could show up and interfere. But all I gotta say is Judgment Day is my pick to get the win. Why? The Mysterios really got an upper hand this past week. Love you to John Gates on Saturday. Yes, I do think. I'll get to that in a minute. I'll get to that in a minute. I'll get to that in a very minute. I think Judgment Day needs this win more than Mysterios. Nothing against Rey and Dominic. Nothing against them. Both. Rey's a legend. Dominic is a future legend in the making. Judgment Day needs this win more than Mysterios. Judgment Day needs a dominant win and run for a while to establish them as a big threat. So I think them beating down the Mysterios in the submission and do whatever you want with them afterwards. But I think Judgment Day needs the win more importantly here. So I think Judgment Day gets the win. Again, nothing against the Mysterios. Judgment Day needs to win more than the Mysterios. Plus, like I said, the Mysterios got the upper hand this past week, and they won their match. So give Judgment Day this win, please. Regardless of interference, give Judgment Day this win. The Street Profits against the Usos for the tag team titles. The undisputed tag team titles. Undisputed. Jeff Jarrett, special guest referee. Of course, Money in the Bank. They put on a freaking banger. That's all I gotta say. They put on a freaking banger. I wish I got my reaction to that. I still can't believe it. I didn't get my reaction, but that's okay. That's all good. It's all good. It's on vacation and stuff, and then stuff happened. Anyways, put on a banger at Money in the Bank. I think I'll put another banger here. It's gonna be really fun. Jeff Jarrett's referee, so it's gonna be shenanigans, all that kind of shtick. Usos, I love you to death, but you need to drop the tag team titles here. And I think that's where they're gonna drop the tag team championships here. I really think, and people are speculating, oh, where they're gonna break up the Street Profits. Give Angela Dawkins and Montez Ford their singles runs. Not yet. Not yet. Give them one more title run. Then you split them up. And don't turn any of them heel. Just split them up. Just split them up without turning them heel. But I think here, Street Profits are going to become the tag team champs. And then Jeff Jarrett's going to go on to beat Ric Flair the next night in his, retirement match. Anyways, we're not going to talk about that. I love the Usos, like I said, but I don't think they need the win here. I wouldn't be surprised if they win, but I think that's the perfect place to have the Street Profits become the new undisputed tag team champs. So they're my pick to win the match and win the tag team titles. So I got the Street Profits, Angelo Dawkins, and Montez Ford to win the tag team championships. I think Jeff Jarrett's going to whip out the guitar. The guitar, there we go. I said it right, guitar. Whack them over the head, the Usos, and help the Street Profits win the tag team titles. And I bet you're wondering, why is Jeff Jarrett there? Well, one, he's native in Nashville, and two, Ric Flair's last match the next day. So he's pulling double duty. Two things for Jeff Jarrett. Good job, bud. Anyways, the Usos are going to lose the tag team titles. I got the Street Profits winning. Bobby Lashley, in theory, Bobby Lashley's winning. That's all I got to say about that one. No, literally, that's all we all know what's going to happen. I'll talk about theory later. Seth Rollins was originally supposed to face Riddle, but Riddle is injured. They're moving it to Clash the Castle for reasons. So, Seth Rollins is our opponent. Seth Rollins isn't even listed on this card. I wonder what they're going to do. Seth Rollins got a mystery opponent. Unless he hijacks the show. People are saying Seth shouldn't interfere in the world title match. No, Seth Rollins does not belong in the world championship match on this night. That doesn't concern him. Seth Rollins is going to get a mystery opponent. Seth Rollins' mystery opponent is going to be a rebel heart. I think Johnny Gargano returns at SummerSlam and faces Seth Rollins. That's my prediction. If people are saying Cross or somebody else, I'll get to that certain somebody in the main event. I'll talk about that a little bit later. I think Johnny Gargano returns and beats Seth Rollins. Gargano's going to be in town for StarCast and other things. Gargano shows up. Gargano beats Seth. I bet you're wondering where's the surprise and all that. Where's the story? Seth Rollins has no opponent again. Poor Seth Rollins. I feel so bad for him. I really feel bad for Seth Rollins this year. He got his WWE title match taken away from him day one, then turned to a Fatal 5-Way. Then he lost to Cody many times. Then he lost Money in the Bank. And now he's about to lose to a returning wrestler. Poor Seth Rollins. That's all I gotta say. But yeah, I think Johnny Gargano returns and beats Seth Rollins. That's my prediction, I think, who is showing up. Becky Lynch versus Bianca Belair for the Raw Women's Championship. You guys know where I'm heading with this one. SummerSlam last year, blah, blah, blah. Squash match, 26 seconds. WrestleMania, title win for Bianca Belair. SummerSlam, here we are, and Becky Lynch is going insane. Becky Lynch is not winning the Raw Women's Championship here. She doesn't need it. This is her comeback tour. And for her comeback tour, she needs to have more of a downfall. Do not do what you did last year. And I know it's poetic justice, and I know and I understand that'd be more fitting for Bianca to squash backs like Becky did to her at SummerSlam. Don't do that here. They probably will, but you gotta remember who's booking this show. Which makes me think this show's gonna go weird. And the next day, when this uploads, it's gonna be very weird. You know, they might have changed matches. Anyways, Bianca Belair, Becky Lynch. Like I said, don't have this be a squash. I will not be surprised if this is a squash. Don't do it. Have it be like at least 15 minutes of them having fun, doing their thing in the ring. Becky loses, more of a downfall. Bianca needs to remain champ for a little bit longer. Then you take it off of her. Steve, what's up, dog? How you doing? Do not take the title off Becky Lynch. Or Becky Lynch. There, title off Becky Lynch. Do not take the championship off of Bianca. Don't. Not yet. Not yet. Becky needs more of a downward spiral. The story is her, downward spiral, more of it. And I know what you're thinking, oh, they could do squash, not be more of a downward spiral. I get that. But I wouldn't book it that way. I'm going to book smart. I'm going to do it where Becky, she loses, more of a downward spiral. More. Then you see the comeback of the man. You see more of the comeback tour of Bex. Up and up and up and up. Bex loses tomorrow night. I love her, but she's losing. Becky Lynch needs to lose. Bianca Belair retains the Raw Women's Championship. If you're wondering if I'd win over Theory and Bobby Lashley already did in 2 seconds, like Theory's going to lose. I'll talk about Theory in a minute. And in the main event, we got the Universal WWE Raw, whatever we want to call it, the freaking championship. Roman Reigns against Brock Lesnar. I'm sorry, Roman Reigns against Roman Reigns. Roman Reigns against Brock Lesnar. Last man standing. Last time ever. Sure it is, WWE. Sure it is. You're funny. You're really funny, WWE. Just like with The Rock and Cena. Once in a lifetime. We knew there was going to be a rematch. Anyways, let me stop talking about 2020, 2012. Anyways. Brock Lesnar, Roman, we all know. Brock Lesnar returned, blah, blah, blah. F5, I want my title back. This was originally supposed to be Randy Orton. Yeah, this was supposed to be Randy Orton. Then Randy Orton got hurt. So Brock Lesnar shoot on in, which is totally fine with me because I love Cowboy Brock. Well, I think this is going to be violent. I said that WrestleMania didn't get violent. This one's going to be violent. And they want to push the TV-14 aspect of it. I assume the Seth Rollins stuff was already discussed. Yes, I talked about it. Johnny Gargano, I think, is who is showing up to face Seth Rollins and beating him. Right now I'm on the main event. I talked about everything else. The main event, Roman Reigns, Brock. This is so hard. I mean, Roman's winning. Roman's going to win. Roman has to win. Because tonight on SmackDown, Drew McIntyre is facing Sheamus in a Belfast something, a clubbing, I don't freaking know, a shillelagh match. Yeah, that's what they call it, the shillelagh match. I don't freaking know. And he's going to beat Sheamus and then Clash the Castle. That's where the reign ends, hopefully. Anyways, Roman Reigns can retain the Universal Championship, but Triple H wants to make a big splash. He wants to make a big splash, huh? How do you win SummerSlam? You end it with The Fiend taking out Roman Reigns. That's my prediction. Roman Reigns retains the Universal Championship. He's all beat up. He's all destroyed. The Fiend takes out Roman. And then WWE could do the stupid thing by having Theory cash in, and that'd be funny. But I don't think it's going to happen. Theory could cash in and have an unsuccessful cash in against either one of these gentlemen. But I think they're going to save Theory's cash in. I don't think it's happening here. They're going to save it for a specific other pay-per-view. Let's just say in 2 months. Maybe. That's just my slight prediction. I don't freaking know. But Theory's not. Theory, don't cash in. Don't. Just for your own safety and your own health against these two beasts, don't cash in. Just stay in the back. You're having your title match tomorrow, okay? You got Lashley. That's your title match for tomorrow. Don't even try and cash in. You're stupid if you do. Seriously. But I think the show ends with The Fiend. The Fiend takes out the Tribal Chief or Lesnar or both. And I think that's the big thing that closes SummerSlam. Last year it was Brock. This year, I think it's going to be The Fiend. The Fiend is going to take out Roman Reigns and stake claim to the title that he lost, but he didn't get pinned for. Remember, back at Payback 2020, Roman Reigns didn't pin The Fiend. Roman Reigns pinned Braun Strowman. I think The Fiend's showing up tomorrow night. That's my prediction. If it doesn't happen, don't shoot the messenger. I'm just saying, I predicted it. I didn't say it was going to happen. That's all, guys. It's just a prediction, ladies and gentlemen. And that is what I think is closing Summer. I think that's the big thing tomorrow. It's closing SummerSlam. If I'm wrong, then I'm wrong. Maybe it's something even bigger. I don't freaking know what it's going to be. All I got to know is Triple H wants to make a big splash. That's the only I can think of is The Fiend showing up tomorrow night and taking out both men. Because you're not ending with a Money in the Bank cash in, and I mean they could do that, and that'd be really really funny, and I love that because I'm a huge Theory fan. But I don't think that's how I'm gonna end it. You want people? You want SummerSlam people pissed off? They could do that, but they're gonna end it off with a shocking note, with Triple H making a big message, with him being head of creative. You know, it's a new era for WWE. They want to bring in a new era. That's a way to do it. Maybe. Or you have someone from NXT 2.0 take out Roman Reigns. Imagine Braun Breaker comes out and takes out Roman or whatever. I don't freaking know. That'd be a new era. Holy crap. But yeah, I went over all the matches and they're all set in stone. Tonight's SmackDown. Can't wait. Should be fun. Anyways, that's SummerSlam tomorrow. I'm really looking forward to it. For those who are going to SummerSlam, please be safe because tomorrow's going to be storming in Nashville. It's going to be storming in my state tomorrow night. Joy, I hope I don't lose power. And tomorrow the live reactions do return for the show. So hit me up tomorrow night. Hit the like button on this video, by the way, if you enjoyed it. I really hope you did. Too sweet at all. Follow me on Twitter at HeelBattler, Instagram HeelBattlerYT. And I will see you all tomorrow for SummerSlam. I'm looking forward to it. I hope it's good. I hope it's really, really good because I'm excited. You have no idea. I'm keeping the excitement kind of in, so I don't want to spoil myself. But we're going to see what happens tomorrow night. Let's get this party started, ladies and gentlemen. I'll see you all tomorrow for SummerSlam. Let's do this. Too sweet. See you tomorrow night.